Today we had an unveiling of a piece of artwork, a figurative piece of artwork from Jonathan Hague. And Jonathan Hague was John Lennon's best friend when they were at art college. They were at art college in Liverpool together, and their friendship began simply because Jonathan Hague was a country boy. He came to Liverpool, and John Lennon took him under his wing because Hague was a little bit frightened, a little bit wary of Liverpool. So John taught him how he should dress, taught him how he should do his hair, and they became known as the two Johns. Well, John Lennon, as we know, went and followed his musical career, but Jonathan Hague stuck with his artwork. And in 1967, the Beatles had sponsored a lot of Jonathan Hague's exhibitions. In 1967, they sponsored one at the Royal Academy of Art. Paul and John sponsored it, and he did a figurative painting of Sergeant Pepper, and John bought that painting. It was never seen again, but he did buy the painting. Then when John passed in 1980, a few years later, Jonathan Hague, who had stopped painting by this point, he wasn't painting anymore, he did a second figurative art piece of Sergeant Pepper, which wasn't to be displayed, wasn't to be exhibited, wasn't for sale. It hung on the wall in his house. And when Jonathan Hague passed in 2015, a few years later, his family got in touch with us and felt that the Liverpool Beatles Museum would be the perfect home for the painting, and that's how we've ended up with this beautiful piece here at the museum.
It's another piece of the Beatles history that keeps coming. It's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? In that everyone can now have a look and think, oh yes, this was the sort of art that was popular in the late 1960s, mid-late 1960s, and he liked it enough to repeat it, obviously as a sort of homage to John.